Hey guys, Tanky here, welcome back to New Vegas. So we're going to continue our journey in Lonesome Road. So we're going to enter into the tunnel here. What's it called? The Collapse Overpass Tunnel.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Yeah, so another audio log there from the scientist that was working on Eddie. Oh, we've got a Deathclaw here. Oh my goodness. Just got rolled. A few nail guns. Picking up some flashbangs, which is kind of cool. So we've got some, I think they're called tunnelers. And these things are tough as nails, depending on what like variant it is. They are very strong. As you saw, they killed a Deathclaw. Struggling with the combat. Like, you know, these tunnelers are tough as. I think the shotgun and stayback build is really good. Like, sometimes it's probably one of the best builds in the game. Like, if you want to neutralize melee enemies pretty much completely, it gives you such an advantage. So here we go. We're venturing to the high road.
You went quiet for a time. Knew killing bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine, you survived. There's a lesson here in the divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it, Nipton, elsewhere. Trying doesn't hold much weight with me. Legion doesn't try to kill people. They do it. The bear kills people trying to protect them. Irony's sharp. And Legion, their flag may be old, but it's not at war with itself. No matter now, bear couldn't hold the divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below. Tunnelers, predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Can't do the checks here, unfortunately.
They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave. Once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds. They bear fall false versions of Legate Beneus's masks, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them. At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville. Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. You're a machine. It's just a tool, made of wreckage of the divide. All that was brought here. Many in the Mojave think the divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life, a town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes... Wrong. It was you.
Okay, so we've finished up talking to Ulysses, so we've ranked up to level 46. I'm going to put science up to 72, might as well. And I've got a perk in mind, unless something jumps out at me. I am going to do Explorer. I normally don't like doing this perk too early on, because I find it like almost distracting having all the locations revealed. But Explorer is really beneficial late game to like look for things that you may have missed. So definitely something, you know, worthwhile. And I feel like strong enough, like I don't feel like I need anything that's actually going to improve my health or weapon. I'm not doing too bad combat wise. So we've got a beast here. Didn't stand much of a chance with me. They've got a shouldered mounted minigun there. Yeah, so Explorer marks all the locations on your map. So we got the supply outpost. Yeah, we've got a fair few. There's not actually that many locations within Lonesome Road. It's pretty linear and not a huge amount to explore. But it'll be definitely worthwhile to have that perk when we go back to the Mojave. And we might even go back into Old World Blues and just see if there's anything worthwhile like exploring. Got a guy all the way up the top here. That was a good shot. And you definitely don't want to fall off this highway because it's a long drop. Oh, I could have used the warhead there. That's a bit of a shame that I didn't see that. I honestly can't resist blowing them up. They're so fun to blow up. This part always does stick in my memory, that you naturally go inside this caravan to do some loot, you know, get some things, and then we hear something. Oh, that Doesn't sound too good. You come out, and you've got a friend up the top. Yeah, so this is the part of the DLC where they just start throwing death claws at you. It's pretty brutal. Like, it just depends. Like, you know, if you've got the right build, you can do it. But these guys level up pretty quickly as well. Like, they'd be scaling to my level. They're definitely not messing around.
All due respect, sir, I think you're making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
I like this. Spill any of my secrets and I'll spill your electronic guts just so we're clear. That's gold. Yeah, so the scientist was determined to protect Eddie, or Edie as I say. Yeah, at least he got away, I guess. So we've got a Deathclaw here. Let's see if we can get a decent shot. That's not bad damage, honestly. This is another area I remember fondly, or, you know, sticks in my memory. I know there's satchel charges here on the ground. Because I've been blown up by them before. I'm almost certain. Yep, there's a satchel charge. There's probably another one there. Probably a few more back that I just missed because I've got light step. But they're definitely worth picking up because they're worth a fair few caps. So there's these optional side areas. Like if you wanted to, you could just go straight ahead. That's where we're meant to go. But I'm thinking I will take on these optional side areas. I might as well take out these enemies. I think there's another unique named marked men here. Yeah, bones or... I'll grab that armor, it's worth a fair bit. Oh, I've just broken my Ruffet bedroll kit. Allows you to sleep anywhere under the stars, selection your purple boy. That's actually awesome that that's in the game. That you can just, it's really good for the hardcore mode, where, not in hardcore mode, but when you're playing that you need to sleep, otherwise, you know, it affects you. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I actually forgot that was in the game. I thought we could only get that through modding, but honestly, I'm very glad that they put that in there. I would assume the Ruffet sleeping bag thing is unique to, you know, this area. Pretty cool though. The Ashton Silo. Missile coming up here.
They'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far and fly very fast. Can you do that? I know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Honestly, this story of the scientist and Eddie is really touching. I think it's very well done. Okay, another level up. We're honestly flying through the levels. I guess I'll put science up. I don't really have anything else I could put up at this point. So yeah, we'll continue. Looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. They think it could reach the location blast from Hopeville. That is if you clear brave enough and explore ground zero of the nuclear blast. Interesting. So we'll continue on. Get to ride this elevator now. Just a bit of fun. Not. Seems brutal as it's blowing up. There was this tunnelers. This is a truly horrific combat environment. Explosions, it's like blocking my screen. They just keep coming. Just wrecking me. We've got to be close, right? Do they have anything on them? Cave fungus, I guess. Let me offer this hellhole. Weapon repair kit. I was just saying my gun needs to be repaired. I'll use that. That actually did a decent job, to be honest. Wonder if with jury rigging I can repair my gun with something else. Oh wow, you can repair it with Christine's sniper rifle. No thank you. I want to keep that. Oh, I bet there's going to be more tunnelers down here, which I'm not looking forward to. It just smells like tunneler territory to me. Yep. Nothing worse than being right when you don't want to be. Also hating this angle where like I'm like a warped angle when I'm standing. It's really something else. It's just brutal. Heading back outside.
Hopeville, High Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here. You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. Military markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it. It was from the west, from deep in NCR, whether made by them or not. It came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the Divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos, they exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The Divide skies became a graveyard. You will. I'll show the Mojave, Bear and Bull, the way of it. How couriers can break nations. What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there. Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of... No. You are. Cut off your retreat. You're... You.
Let's keep going. Yeah, Ulysses is kind of a hard nut to crack. He's a bit cryptic. Essentially, you can tell he's not a fan of the NCR. But besides that, he's talking about your past and a lot of indirect things that happened, and it does become a bit, a bit lost in translation, I find. I can see a warhead from here, so I might actually detonate it. Looks like there's a camp down there, so I might take out a few marked men. Oh, we've got another log here. Honestly, it'd be good if I could find like a decent amount of these logs. I probably really haven't listened to them that much. I'm not super invested in Ulysses' story. I think it's one of the weakest stories as far as the DLCs are concerned. Like, I really like Honest Hearts, and I like Old World Blues. Not a massive fan of Dead Money, but just not really for me. But we'll see what he says.
The White Legs meant to show respect, bribe me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now. It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight.
Hey, Dad!
Teeth
Check out this
grinning
robot I
red in
found.
the dark.
Careful,
Eager
Tommy.
corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs, as if it showed they were like me, of me, while every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect. They filed it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots. And the dry wells came rushing back. The White Legs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Caesar. Another history, gone, carried by me alone.
Yeah, so obviously he doesn't like people, stealing his image or copying his image that haven't earned it in his mind, I guess. I also found it kind of horrific that Edie tried to play a recording at the same time as Ulysses was talking. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. It should pause one recording if the other one's going to start. But I guess I can't really control that. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I think the recording that Edie was going to play was something relating to the people that have found him or something. I don't know. Kind of get lost in the weeds with that story as well. Do enjoy the scientist part though. It's kind of touching, I guess. They like to dramatize the combat sometimes as well. Oh wow. Wow. Honestly, pretty impressive animations for this game. Some of the stuff can look pretty clunky. Okay. One there, and another one over here. I really doubt we'll get the 30. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to get the 30. I mean, if we get to 29 or something, I might come back and get the last one purely for the XP. So what is it saying? The new quest I've got? Side quests have picked up. I do find it funny that you know, you just get given the quests, right? Like you don't really, nothing really prompts them. They just give them to you. So as you can see, the red glare is pretty good. Probably not the best thing at point blank, like I'm trying to use it. Oh my goodness, these guys are just brutal. Like you honestly don't realize how hard they hit. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Oh my goodness. He's just put me up here. That's kind of good news to me. This is like so broken. Oh yeah, you won't come out now, will ya? There's so many of them here. Oh my goodness. My new strategy is to take them on immediately. Not move forward, because the issue I'm having is they're all grouping together and they're just wrecking me as a group. So if I take them on one-on-one or one-on-two, I've got a better chance. Oh, it's the queen. I've taken out the queen. There is so many. I think I've got it. I think that's the last of them. That was crazy. There was about 10 of them. Probably more than 10 actually. That's insane.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive, but no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it, bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me. You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon? If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, courier. couldn't stay away. It's who you are. The machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. I'll reduce it to parts, just enough to function. What's inside? Big mountain access code. Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
Wow. No more Edie. Which is a bit rough for those who got emotionally invested in Edie by all the backstory. Science can go up to 100. Level 48. We are almost at the max level, which is level 50. What do we want? I'm thinking another rank of demolition expert. Get my explosives stronger again. I honestly can't see anything else that I want to do. Yeah, so we'll just keep going on the path. No more Edie though, which is I guess it makes things even more lonesome. Oh wow, I remember this place now. Unique Deathclaw called Raw. It's actually one of the toughest enemies in the game. And as you can see, Shotgun Surgeon plus and Stay Back makes very easy work of it. So it's just letting us know that Raw's talon, or his hand, might be able to turn into a weapon, which would be similar to the Yagwai claw we made in Honest Hearts, which is kind of cool. How do I get out of here? I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, we got to use the thing. That fight did look easy, but that Deathclaw can be really brutal. If you don't have any anything to stun him or slow him down, yeah, it can be absolutely brutal. Wow, this gun is doing amazing right now. Wow, 3-shot all of them. You know, like 1 shot each. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. I thought they'd be taking at least 3 to 4 shots at this point. Naturally, he's got a Blade of the West. Wonder how many Stimpaks I've used recently. Down to 426. I mean, honestly, that doesn't seem like it's gone down a lot. I know there's one up high. Like, oh yeah, that one there. There might be another one up high. But, that one's kind of easy to miss if you're going for the 30. Where do we need to go? Do we need to go through this building? This is the thing that kind of gets me with this DLC. It does get a little bit weird at times. Like... because how else would I get past this building? I mean, it's probably a good sign. We got red on the compass. Yeah, this is definitely... it feels like the right place. Okay. So we're versing a marked man with a stealth boy on, and he's got a plasma caster. Do you like the teddy bear there? Ulysses Temple. Wow, 6,154 XP. Honestly, this DLC just throws XP at you. I've leveled up. I don't think it's putting me up because there might be enemies here. Okay. Might as well have some even numbers, I guess. And then I'll put the rest of the points into, I guess, barter. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, so we got him back, which is really good. Good news on this front as well. We got the commissary terminal here as well. He'll help us with this, because I desperately need to repair this shotgun and do some buying and selling. So here we go, elevated to the temple. Here we are, about to confront Ulysses. I think we've made amazing progress and we are up to the end of this DLC. But I'm going to call it a part here and we'll pick things up next time, taking on Ulysses and seeing what he has to say. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.